the past to quiet room, city breathing through the blinds. Your name over me like perfume on the edge of my mind. We talking low illumination, half-lit troops in careful tones. There's a space in every conversation where we almost let it show. We trace the line and let it fade, keep it safe in subtle ways. Every pause we never feel says more than we will. In the unsaid hours, when the world's asleep, we're leaning closer, but we don't leave. Every hidden feeling softly devours what we could be. In the unsaid hours, coffee stains and daylight turn us back into control. We're casual in plain sight, like we don't already know. Your shoulder brushing into mine, static underneath the skin. We laugh and leave it undefined, like that's where we've always been. In the unsaid hours, when the lights are low, we let it hover, but never let it go. Every almost promise blooming like flowers that fade by morning. In the unsaid hours, if honesty had softer edges, maybe we would let it land. But we're better with suggestions than saying what we can. So we file it under someday, let the silence take the blame. Two hearts wide awake, still afraid to name. In the unsaid hours, when it's just us two, we get so close to something true. Every quiet second, building towers we never let in. In the unsaid hours, in the unsaid hours. Your voice spills low through the speaker, midnight leaning on my wall. We talk like it's nothing deeper, but it's never nothing at all. You say it's been alone, I hear what you don't say. There's a softness when you speak that always makes me stay. We're close enough to feel the heat, far enough to stay discreet. Every word we let drift by is a quiet compromise. There's a distance in the world when you're lying next to me, close enough to blur the lines, far from what we could be. We keep it light, keep it calm, like it's easy to ignore. But there's a distance in the war we don't talk about anymore. Morning finds us back in place, different sides of who we are. No traces left for us to trace, just the silence in the dark. Your hand rests near my hand, but never really lands. We move like we understand, this is all we plan. There's a distance in the wall when you're looking in my eyes. Something tender in the pause, something we disguise. We let the tension settle down like it's better not explored. Still there's a distance in the warmth we don't talk about anymore. Space still lingering here. There's a distance in the warmth, even when you're holding me. It's the space between the words and what we wanna be. We keep it soft, keep it small, like it's easier that way. But there's a distance in the never fades away. The city fades to silver, street lights blur the view. Your name across my screen like it always seems to do. We talk in low confessions, half awake, half true. There's something in your questions that lingers after you. We keep it underneath the surface of the night. Every almost honesty stops just short of light. In the quiet hours when nobody sees, we get a little closer in degrees. Not saying what we feel, but it's ours. Something only we know in the quiet hours. Morning makes it simple. We fall back into roles, to careful conversations, guarding what we hold. Your shoulder near my shoulder, static in the dark. Every second longer leaves a mark. In the quiet hours when the world is still, we let the silence say what it will. No promises to break, no scars lights up my phone. You say hey like it's nothing, but it pulls me closer than you know. We talk about the weather and how your day went by, but there's a quiet undercurrent running through every line. We keep it casual, keep it cool, like we've got nothing to lose. But every pause between the words feels like hidden truth. It's your soft reply at the edge of the night, not saying too much, but it feels just right. We don't cross the line, we just let it lie somewhere in between, in your soft reply. Blue light on your side of town, the same moon over me. You send a voice note almost shy, like you're careful what I see. I type and erase more than I let through, trying to match your pace without wanting you. It's your soft reply when the world's asleep. Simple words you send, but they sink in deep. We don't call it love, we don't even try. We just stay suspended in your soft reply. If we said it out loud, would it change the tone? Would it make it real or leave us alone? So we let the tension breathe in the space we don't define, close enough to feel, far from crossing lines. It's your soft reply that keeps me online, not asking for more, but never goodbye. We move so slow, like we've got all night, living in the quiet of your soft reply. Late train humming outside, your text comes through slow. Still up just 2 words, but I already know. We keep it light on the surface, talk about nothing much, but there's weight in the silence. Every time we almost touch, you sit close on my couch, close enough to feel your skin. There's only thin air between us and everything we're holding in. It's the thin air between your hand and mine, a quiet tension we never define, close enough to start, far from giving in. We live in the space of the thin air between. Morning comes too honest, we shift back into place. 2 people acting normal with something on our face. You say text me later, like it's no big deal, but your voice goes softer, like you almost let it feel. It's the